The Indebted Sonders.
Chapter 1, The Offer That Saved the World.
The air in the bunker tasted of ozone and dread. On screens encircling the room, the world burned in silent, blossoming fire. The metanuclear arsenals were primed, a final mutual promise of ash. Into this terminal silence stepped the three aging indebted Sonders, their movements stiff but their eyes holding a terrible, lucid calm. They did not offer peace. They offered a cage for the war. They presented the Sonderpain, a technology to weave pocket universes from layered reality. Their proposal was visceral, a high-stakes alternative to extinction. Future conflicts would be fought within designated war Sonders by soldiers whose consciousness was suppressed into the simulation, feeling every wound, every terror as absolute truth. The ultimate stake remained. Death in the Sonder meant a traumatic, screaming return to one's original body, psyche scarred but biologically intact. It was war with a reset button, but not for the mind. The world leaders' faces etched with the weight of billions about to be sentenced saw no choice. The relief was immediate, a physical unclenching of the globe. As treaties were signed, the first battalions were linked, and the great silent missiles stood down. War, with all its fire and shrapnel, moved out of the founding universe. Cities remained unmolested. Civilian populations, unaware of the precise mechanics, knew only that the shadow had lifted. A fragile, disbelieving quiet settled over the real world. But as the Sonders watched the first soldiers being fitted with neural conduits, they understood the profound door they had opened. They had saved the body of civilization, but its soul was now embarking unprepared into an infinite, consequence-bending frontier. Chapter 2, The Unfinished Framework. What the world received was a stripped-down, emergency release version of a grand design. The indebted Sonders had not intended to unleash the Sonderpain as a mere military tool. Their original, meticulously drafted framework, found in encrypted journals after their deaths, outlined a century-long cultural and philosophical transition.
They called their goal the singularity, not a technological explosion, but a societal harmonization where humanity, having matured beyond scarcity and primal conflict, could healthily integrate infinite possibility.
Their vision was one of profound preparation. The technology was to be introduced slowly, first as therapeutic environments for processing trauma, then as collaborative spaces for solving existential crises like climate change. A complex system of principles termed cultural guardrails was to be inculcated through education and narrative. These guardrails emphasized grounded identity, the sacredness of the founding reality, and the ethical weight of consequence, even in a malleable universe. They foresaw with chilling clarity the spiritual dangers, a generation unmoored from tangible cause and effect, for whom experience could become a buffet of curated sensations, eroding empathy and patience. The metanuclear crisis forced their hand. To save the physical world, they deployed the complete technology into a civilization psychologically and ethically unprepared for its implications. They released a godlike power alongside a weapons instruction manual, but not the moral philosophy required to wield it. Their tragic understanding, hinted at in final entries, was that by solving the immediate threat of annihilation, they had likely birthed a slower, more insidious unraveling. They died knowing the framework was unfinished, the guardrails unbuilt, leaving their descendants to navigate an endless, consequence-softened frontier with only a wartime mindset as their guide. The cage for war had been opened, becoming a door to everything else.